It is what it is, gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
Good, man. We good, man. Everything is Gucci.
Yeah, what he said, man. It's another day in paradise. What's happening?
That is correct. I'm good to go. I want to go by my name from back in the days, the Weatherman. You know, that's old.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh, stop it now. God damn.
You know how I feel about them aliases, cause you can't, you can never have too many aliases.
Right.
I'm the Weatherman. I control the world. Shock the mind of any fly girl. Y'all, hey, I still got it, man.
Okay, then shit. Talk your shit.
There you go.
Yeah. On the scene today, we got Jay Walking, T Smalls in the house. Show them some love. Show the man at the bottom some love.
Man, we talking under the tree.
Right. I don't know what he's licking. I hope it ain't nothing. I don't know. He's licking on something down there. We can't really see that part though.
He got a little care package going on down there.
Parental advisory, cuz.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't old enough to know.
I think that's a natural candy king.
Right.
There you go.
But it is what it is. T Small, show him some double love.
Yo, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we talking under the tree tonight, baby.
Yeah, we got some things. I've titled this show Current Events. There's a lot of current events going on. It is what it is. You know, hey, it's a lot. It's a certain place in the United States called Moncks Corner that's on fire.
Look, ain't nobody, this many people ain't never know about Moncks Corner, cuz. Shit.
They
in there every day. Every day for the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, we on the map. I don't think you need a GPS to find it anymore, man.
Nah, you still need that GPS. You can go down the wrong road and get stuck by an alligator, cuz.
Hey, that part, huh?
Yeah, you can still go down the wrong road.
When I grew up down there, you know, you walk the roads at night. I don't think I'd do it now. Hell no.
Well, you know, I keep a little pocket rocket for shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you, cuz. I feel you.
I ain't too much afraid to walk nowhere as long as I got that.
Right.
One time for your mind, two time for your soul. Welcome to the Let's Talk Under the Tree podcast. I'm the Weatherman. We got Jazzy J Walking, T Smalls in the house, all the way from parts unknown. Last week he was from Budapest. The week before that, Asia. The week before that, Hong Kong. So we don't know where the hell he's from, but we're gonna find out tonight. Right. Hey, what kind of grease on your face, bro? Small. Kind of like
that's just the light, man. The light just shining off me, man. You know what I mean? When you're shining like that, baby, it just sometimes it happen like that. You know what I mean?
Talk your shit.
Well, fellas, this is going to be an interesting topic here. You know, I'm going to let y'all start it off at the top. Then we're going to work our way around at the bottom and come back up to me. T Smalls with the Kwame Brown, Charlemagne the God situation. How do you feel about the whole situation?
Look, man, it's a lot of shit going on, dog. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on. You know, the damn pot then got stirred up and shit. So,
right.
And you know, it's only so you know, so much a person can take, man. You know, being a punching bag, man. Sometimes that bag gonna punch back. You know what I mean? And you know, I don't take nothing from the man defending himself. Any man who a real man gonna defend himself. They ain't gonna just sit back and just let the shit ride, dog. You know what I mean? So I feel like, man, it is what it is, man. And you know, it just got to get ironed out. You know what I mean?
Right. That's understandable. Jay Walking, what you got on it, brother?
I'm kind of like T Smalls, man. It's only so long, you know what I'm saying, that you could be quiet. Like this Kwame Brown, the way they talk about him in regards to the game of basketball, they've been doing for 20 years, cuz since the very beginning. You this, you that, you this, you that. Now the flip side is, in terms of the comments that was made that ignited this shit, I don't think it was that big a deal, cuz like as far as like the way he exploded on it, he could have went and back. He could have did this years ago. The comments that sparked it off this time, I feel like he was gonna blow no matter what. Like he was in the back, sitting on his couch. Like if these motherfuckers say my name one more time, I'm going the fuck off. And they said it because in terms of the comment, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, they ain't really say nothing.
Right.
But that's just my perspective, brother.
My perspective is two of those brothers are from Moncks Corner, relatively speaking, and to me, it was embarrassing on both sides of the house. That's just how I look at it.
Right.
Okay, now, you have Carolina roots at the bottom, Jay Walker. T. Smalls got Carolina roots. Ain't no way in the hell I'm going to come on national TV. Either way, I'm not taking sides for him or the other person, Charlamagne or Kwame, and just blast it nationally because you have to stand for something. You had to have that South Carolina bond some kind of way, some kind of connection, you know?
Charlamagne, he got beside himself. I don't think what he did in terms of letting the family business out, I don't think he meant for it to be what it was. He was just trying to say, you never know what motherfuckers is going through. And this. And he should have left the this off of it. He should have just been like, you don't know what Kwame got going on. Respect that man as a man and leave it alone. When he went into, family history,
right,
and like that's where the line got crossed.
Right. He actually apologized. I give him some respect for that.
He did.
And attaboy for that. And why he apologized and the reason, and before he actually did it, I said what he should say during the apology, and he did it. Same thing I said a few minutes ago. Both of y'all from Moncks Corner, you have to have some kind of respect in the line. You got to draw it in the sand because if you're from the same place, it got to be some respect, period. Some things you just don't do from both of them. And I agree with you, Jay Walken. I think Charlamagne was just the one who got it because he was a walking time bomb for Kwame, let's say 20 years. So it just, when that fire finally ignited, he went ham on everybody.
I told you, because say like Pinky for next Friday, say another motherfucking word and it's over.
Say it again. Say it again. Hey,
I don't know why he felt like that, man.
I mean, the man defended himself like as he's supposed to as a man. You know what I mean? I mean, he had some things going on with Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, or whatever. And that right there, I felt like it should have just stayed between them. Ain't nobody else had to put their 2 cents in. They could have just said, hey, look, that between them grown folks over there, let them handle their business, let them hash it out. And like you say, Jay Walken, I don't think he meant for it to come off like that, but it came off the wrong damn way.
Right.
How you doing, Miss Mayo out of California? We love you. Let's talk under the tree, original member. Let me give you an example. Okay. Jay Walken said you just great hockey player. Me and you from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I'm going to say you didn't score any goldies. I guess that's what they call it in hockey, scoring goldies. And I'm going to say, by the way, your dad was a famous cook. He can't cook nothing worth a damn. That has nothing to do with you playing as a hockey player. And that probably triggered Kwame Brown. And for me saying your dad is not a good cook, your dad has nothing to do with you playing as a hockey player. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. So, of course, if I'm saying your dad can't cook worth a damn, that's going to trigger you.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
All right.
I'm all about him defending himself. I'm all about him saying some of the things that he said. I feel like he lose some of his, you want to talk about bringing people together. You want to talk about community centers and you want to do all that, but you can't be threatening people because like the same shit, you using the platform the wrong way, basically.
Right.
Like, I understand the energy you got. I understand why you feel the way you feel about certain people that have addressed you in the past, but you got to do one or two things. You got to use your platform for good, or you got to use your platform for revenge. But everybody ain't gonna be able to hear both of the sides. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That is correct. Me and T Smalls was talking about this today. I have basically said the same thing he said in a different way, but you got to catch what I was saying. We said the exact same thing. And I was talking to a producer today. The higher you go up with podcasting and broadcast, you have to watch what you say. You say the exact same thing, but you say it a different way. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah, definitely, man. How many times have we seen out there, man, in social media where somebody, man, they was probably the lower man on the totem pole, and then all of a sudden they blow up. And here it goes 20 years later or whatever, 15, 10, whatever years later you done blow up, and they bring up something, a comment you said from 7 years ago that you say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is correct.
You know what I mean?
It's
and then,
more or less. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, now you trying to defend that, you know, going on with the weatherman say, you know, when you start to climb higher, man, in a higher echelon, certain things that you said in the past, you made it say it because you was in a different position than what you was before. But guess what? Now that you in that hierarchy, they're gonna go right back to that comment, and then that next thing you know, they're gonna crucify you for what you said. You know, not knowing that you're gonna be in the position that you was in, that you was gonna be in, you know, 10, 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important, man, for you. You got to be very conscious about what you post on Facebook and what you say, because that might come back to bite you.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna add in on this. When we interviewed Todd Bridges, that's one of the things that he did say. Even though he wear that coronavirus mask, some folks still recognize him. He said that comes with the territory and the job, that he has to always watch what he say. Tony Terry said that too. He always have to be on this A game no matter where he go. I don't think I'll be doing all that though. How I look is how I'm gonna look sometime. But when you in show business, broadcasting, I mean, it is what it is. Steve Harvey always said on his level, yeah, money is great to have for what he do, but he said, get yourself some and see what happened to you.
It's like, it's who giving you the money.
Right.
And it's whether or not you can deal with losing that money. As grown as I am now, because if I said it, I fucking meant it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not out here. ABC ain't paying my bills. If ABC is paying me to talk, it's certain things that I'm not going to say.
Right.
But as long as I'm speaking for myself, 2 tears in a bucket and fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get. I'm not out here to hurt nobody's feelings, but I will call a spade a spade. And if that hurts somebody's feelings, as long as it's fact, there's nothing wrong with it. It's when you get to making up shit, or kind of like what Charlemagne did. You speak before you have been approved to speak. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you keep your subject matter the way you need to keep your subject matter for your life. Right now, I do the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. I'm over there. I get lit. Ain't no telling what I might say, but I also know what I might say, and I'm willing to stand behind that. Just like I'm sure both of you brothers are.
Right.
And at a certain point, if they bring up something from 10 or 20 years ago, the only thing I'm going to do is say, I said it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right. People fuck up trying to explain the shit away.
Right. I said it, and that's how I felt at the time. It is what it is.
Right.
Right. It ain't no need
to be. It's a lot of things that you could do. It was a lot of things that was regular 15, 20 years ago that now all of a sudden they are sensitive subjects. And we can act like we better than what we are, but we know where just for instance, the word retarded, because that used to be the medical scientific term. Now, if you say that shit, you will get ruined in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. Because I come from a time where, factually speaking, That was the correct terminology.
Right.
What it is.
Believe
It is.
Go ahead, Smalls.
Go ahead, man. I just had to say that.
Believe it or not, in the teaching profession, professors and teachers that teach in public school, a lot of them do it just for the check because they have to watch what they say. A lot of these kids are sensitive.
Right.
I've never seen nothing like this in my life. Sensitive. Like they're like a kid. And the average kid, say they graduate high school, they still like they're 12 years old until they're around 25.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes 35. It's only going to get older. The easier things become, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The lazier people going to get, the softer people going to get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, my thing about this sensitivity of all these different things, you want to cancel Pepe Le Pew, you want to cancel Betty Boop and all these cartoons, you want to cancel, but you don't even want to admit that these white folks stormed the whole Capitol.
Right.
It's come on, man. It's like we gotta weigh what we gonna hold true to. You feel me?
Right.
And I don't give a shit about Pepe Le Pew or Betty Boop or Dr. Seuss.
Hey, that part, right? Everybody getting sensitive about shit that done been in our culture, man, forever. And now today, everybody want to feel like they brand new and shit. That shit been around us, man, since we was born, before we was born, man. And nobody had a problem with it up until this point. Or nobody had a problem with whatever was going on now until this point. You know what I mean? You can't say nothing out of the way right now. Everybody got to be politically correct now. You know what I mean? And it's
like
sad. It's sad. I mean, it's a lot of sensitive shit going on now. You know what I mean?
But back
It's
to
like-
the excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back to the Charlemagne Kwame Brown incident. I think that both of them have, ties in Moscow, and it should have been a phone call before it was even said.
Absolutely.
There's no way that you being from that area, you can get a phone number. That's the more that's the more humble thing to do. And I'm going to stick to my guns. He did apologize. And the reason why he did apologize, I said it 2 days prior, because both of y'all are from the same place. And not Charlemagne, Kwame did make history. Only 0.3% of high school athletes go to the NBA, period. Only 1%
Right.
of college seniors make it to the NBA. It ain't like football. We was talking about that today, Smalls. When the Lakers do a draft, or say the Brooklyn Nets, they might get one person. That's it. If that.
Right. It may two if you're lucky. Two if you're lucky.
They say this man made like $65 million. I mean, hey, is that bus material?
I don't care. Yes, bus material. Did he deserve it?
I think he deserved it.
Now 65 million, man. Like I don't consider that bust, because if you lasted 12 years in the league, dog, and you made $65 million, a bust ain't even gonna last 2 years in the league, at least a year. They're gonna be gone after the first, second year, and they ain't gonna make $65 million. But I'm gonna point out something to you, man. When Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson was talking about this man and how he played, this man played for some real storied franchises, bro. Like Golden State Warriors, Detroit Pistons, 76ers, LA Lakers. Come on now. You think that them franchise, they didn't think that this man could be a good role player or whatever he did or was good at that time when they traded for him? Do you think that he would make it 12 years in the NBA if he had something that was really that grasped them for them to even bring them to their franchises, man? Look at them franchises I named, dog. All of them are championship franchises, dog.
I tell you what. Now, y'all might not agree. I can tell you who a bust was. He came from Ohio State. I might not pronounce his name right. Ogden?
Greg Oden.
He not Ogden. He was a bust. Kwame was way better than him.
I ain't gonna say he was way better than nobody. What I'm gonna say is he did make the league, and anybody that makes the league, you are on an NBA basketball team.
Yeah.
He did last for 10, 12, 13 years. I get that. The thing that the reason why he's a bust is not his fault. He got endorsed by the best basketball player in the history of basketball. He was the number one pick. And when you go back and you look at those games, a lot of those games, he looked lost. He had no footwork. You know what I'm saying? He was fumbling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going by fact. He deserves every bit of money. I'm never going to say that a black man shouldn't get no money. I don't give a fuck if you got the stupidest idea in the world. If it give you $100 million, you deserve that $100 million. So God bless him getting enough money to take care of his family. You feel me? But in terms of the game of basketball, you don't have a reason why he stuck around for 12 years. Tell me the biggest game you remember from Kwame Brown.
You can't remember that, man. He been mostly like after that number one pick, man. He was mostly role playing from that point on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's role playing.
Right.
So I get it, man. I think Charlemagne. I saw somebody say he did it for PC
PR
reasons.
Yeah.
You know, for PR. No, he got to come home. This man here too. I feel like it was a real apology because Charlemagne wasn't really trying to go at him. He just got overzealous with the conversation. What he should have said was, y'all leave that man alone. You got him stirred up. You don't know what the fuck going on. Let him be.
Sometimes you got to think before you speak.
Exactly.
Right.
So even when I'm watching it the first time and Charlemagne is going into everything, I'm like, bro, you about to tell everybody this now?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
Like it was weird in the moment.
Yeah.
So kudos to Kwame Brown. I hope he get everything that he need. I hope he get to open his community centers. I hope he get to do for black people the shit that he say he gonna do. But cut all the cursing and carrying on and you acting like a tough guy too. You feel me? You can't tell Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes that they some bitches and some fake gangsters and you doing it behind the screen too. If you gonna bust a bottle, bust a bottle. But if you gonna talk about busting a bottle, sit your ass down somewhere.
I think Kwame's language was completely just out of line. I mean, I know everybody cuss a little bit, but I think
I cuss a lot.
I think he took it overboard. That's my opinion.
After the first video, he had the first video where his reaction was totally whatever he wanted it to be.
Right.
He could have cursed, he could have carried on. But after the first one, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you trying to accomplish?
And he's coming on film like every 2 or 3 hours.
Bro, he wilding.
Yeah.
He wilding.
Right. What'd you say, Smalls?
I just said that to each his own, man. The YouTube views going up. So I guarantee you, man, it's a paycheck, man, coming to the house, man, on that account. So I wouldn't worry about it no more. Kwame Brown, man, said his piece. I think, man, them brothers should get together, have a conversation behind closed doors, because all this public shit ain't getting nowhere, and just say, hey, look, I apologize. I do this. We did that. We from the same place. We got roots from the same place. Let's move on now and take this matter somewhere else, man. Let's channel this energy somewhere else, man. We can do this community thing. We can do this, that, whatever, man. That's just me. That's just what I think, you know?
Yeah. Because with two of those guys together, man, you know, they're in the public eye. They can do something. Community centers or whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Kwame's doing I think he's in Brunswick, Georgia. I'm not exactly sure what Charlemagne doing in Moncks Corner. I'm not sure. I'm not his PR person. But with both of them together, being from the same place, I think they can do something.
Right, man. They both Carolina products.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they can take.
I think it's on Kwame. Right.
Exactly. I agree with you on that. It's up to the person, man. You done stated your point. You done got to get back. Whatever you done did, All right, now let's bring this thing together, man, and build unity now. Let's unite now. Okay, we done had a disagreement. You know, he done said what he had to say. You done said what you had to say. All right, man. Now let's go behind closed doors. I ain't gotta have nobody there but y'all two and have a conversation. That's it.
Right.
And get this thing back on track, man, and focus on the real issues that we got going on in this world. You know what I mean?
Right. Enough of putting, African American men down on radio shows. I'm gonna say that right now. It's enough of that. We done been through it the last 4 years. We done had enough of that. George Floyd and all that stuff that that's been going on. All the public broadcasts putting men down. And then you talk about a certain race a different way, but African Americans another way. That's enough of that. It's the facts. It's already filmed. You can't say it's denied.
Right.
And that's just what it is. It should be all about positivity. Not making ratings, because we don't own nothing. We're making ratings for other races.
There you go.
Right. As you can see, I'm saying the exact same thing.
Facts.
I don't know how to say it. It ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's pretty much all I had, though. In closing, T Smalls, what you got?
All I got to say is, man, let's unite, brothers. We all got to, man, stick together in this thing, man. If this is the reason why, what we fighting for right now to this day, man, ain't no reason why we should be fighting with each other, man. You can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? They are big time public figures. And y'all boys, let's get it together, man. We got more important things to talk about, man, than this going back and forth, man.
You sound all right on that one, brother. You sound like something on Star Trek or something.
You crazy, man.
He's on, man. You won't show his eyeballs tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll see what's up under them shades when we get off the air. He might look like the devil or something.
Nah, man. I'm just kidding.
What you got, Jay Walking?
We not always gonna agree. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people ain't never gonna run out of dumb shit to say.
Right.
My thing is, get to the point. At a certain point, get to the point.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just keep going back and forth about bullshit or in a way that is not constructive. You feel me? So when you have a disagreement with somebody, it's all right. Go ahead and voice your opinion, but get to the fucking point.
Right.
For me, brothers, on this platform or whatever platform, that I might be on, I'm never going to put down people. I might talk about some situations that's going on, life experiences, but I have never put anybody down. For what? You know what I'm saying? I have traveled all over the world, and that's just not me to put another person down. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Right.
My story is something like Steve Harvey and Charlie Wilson. I've been from rags to riches, riches to rags, and back to riches. T Smalls know. Yeah,
man. Of course.
Yeah, firsthand. So I know how I feel, to have everything in your truck that you own and you ride off, and it don't make sense that I'm going to get on national TV. Me and Smalls from the same area, you from there too. How in the hell I look like on national TV or national broadcast? It's a soul tied to it. For what? At the end of the day, if I say it, I got to ask myself, am I stupid? I mean, I call that home training at the end of the day. I mean, in a lot of things that we blame the white man didn't tell him to say that. I'm just keeping it real. That's how I feel.
Right.
That's
a white man didn't tell Kwame Brown to do all this cussing for his ratings. A white man didn't tell Charlemagne the God to confront him about his family. We can't blame that on the white man. They said it. And it's on video. I didn't see no white people around them. That is my thoughts, and what I've been thinking.
Right.
So, I mean, whether you like it or not, it's the facts. It's on tape. I mean, in the legal case, that's none of my business. I wasn't no white man. Kwame Brown's parents, whatever they went through, that wasn't no white man. But we blame the white man for everything. Some things you got to own up to something before you die. Right. What did I do? We write our own scroll to a certain extent of things, but that's all I have. You know what I'm saying? T Small, say a prayer. Take us out of here.
Man, thank you, God, man, for allowing us to touch on this subject, man. Allow them brothers, man, Kwame Brown and Charlemagne, man, to get together, man, and unite, man, for something that's bigger than what's going on now, man. Allow them to come to a common ground, man, and move forward, man, for their communities, man. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you, God. Amen.
Amen. It has been a pleasure, gentlemen. I like that. I like y'all tonight, but the other podcasts, I don't like y'all really.
Yeah, I don't lose no sleep.
I know.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Hey, I drink to that. I drink to that.
when I see you in person, I'm gonna bring a piece of cheesecake for your dog.
That's all right.
Well, don't try to kill my goddamn dog. Leave my dog alone.
Oh, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up a can of pork and beans and feed him off the spoon.
Oh, I don't know, cause he been my dog a long time. You might want to just leave him alone.
Yeah. I am the weatherman, Jay Walking. T Smalls in the house. One time for your mind. What they say, fellas?
Two
Time for your soul.
So
You two gentlemen are still ugly.